99% of your problems can be solved with money. That's why the poor often complain and the wealthy focus on opportunities. A hungry stomach and an empty pocket will teach you thousands of life lessons, while a full wallet and comfortable shoes can ruin you in countless ways. There was once a poor man who often looked up at the sky and lamented his fate. One day, he raised his voice to God, saying, "Life is so unfair. Why do some people do nothing and still become rich, while people like me struggle every day just to survive?" God replied, "Very well. I will place you and a wealthy man at the same starting point and see what happens." He granted both of them a house and a coal mine on a nearby mountain. With equal resources, they began their work. The poor man, accustomed to hard labor, quickly filled a cart with coal and took it to the market to sell. But it took an entire day to sell just one cartload, and on rainy days, he had to push it back home unsold. The money he earned barely covered food for his family, leaving little to save. The wealthy man, unused to physical labor, struggled to fill just one cart of coal in a day. Realizing this wasn't sustainable, he went down the mountain the next day and hired 2 strong workers to dig coal for him. His production increased significantly. However, he noticed that selling coal at the market wasn't very profitable. Instead of competing with others for small sales, he researched who needed large quantities of coal. He discovered that metalworkers and ceramic kiln operators required a steady supply. He collaborated with an artist to create small coal carvings with his name and contact information on them, handing them out to potential buyers. Many ignored him, some even mocked him, but he kept returning, week after week, until his persistence paid off. When their usual suppliers ran out of coal, they finally turned to him. A year passed. The wealthy man had hired an entire team to extract and sell coal efficiently. His business flourished, and he eventually depleted the entire mine. Meanwhile, the poor man had barely made a dent in his small corner of the mountain. By the end, the poor man no longer blamed fate. If hard work alone could make you rich, every farmer would be a millionaire. Most people are simply waiting for their paycheck, not truly earning money. But this actually carries high risk. If you're sick for 3 months, your income will be 0. In reality, money comes in waves. Sometimes catching just one wave of opportunity can be enough to provide for a lifetime.